Alright, this is video 3 for the independent practice worksheet that you completed in class. In this video, I will go over the last 3 problems of the worksheet. Starting with number 5, here we have Lilia wants to replace both question marks with the same number so that the inequalities correctly compare the numbers. Blank is greater than -5 and blank is less than 2. Which of these numbers could Lilia use? Select all that apply. So basically you have to go A, B, C, D, E, F, kind of just plug in for the question mark and see does it work or does it not work. It would benefit us to have a number line for this one, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a number line. I'm going to use a vertical number line just to switch it up. So 0 is always the center. And we're looking at some number is greater than -5. So that's the first number, -5 right here. Some number is less than +2. +2 right here. Oh, I put -2. They don't know that's +2. And then we're just supposed to put these numbers and see which one is greater than -5. What does greater than -5 mean? That means any number that's above -5 and less than -2. That means under -2. So we're looking for like this sweet spot. So if I draw this in for the first one, I'm looking for numbers that are greater than -5. So that means up here. All these numbers are greater than -5. But I'm also looking for the numbers that are less than +2. So down here, because these numbers are less than 2. Basically, I'm looking for numbers that over, how would you explain, that fall in this region that are both blue and green. I'm looking for numbers that are right here in this sweet spot. Because if a number falls up here, it is bigger, greater than -5, but it's not less than +2. So these numbers don't count. These numbers don't count because, yes, they're less than 2, but they're not greater than -5. So again, this is the sweet spot I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go through. Let's see. Let's do A, -7. -7 is down here, so that doesn't fall in my sweet spot. B, -4. -4 is like right here. That one does work. It falls in my sweet spot. It is greater than -5 because it's above -5, but it's also less than +2 because it's under +2. So that means B is an answer. C, -2. -2 is like right here. That one again is in the sweet spot. It's greater than -5 because it's above -5. It's right here. -5 is here. It's above, but it's also less than +2 because it's under +2. And then I'm going to stop here. There's 2 more answers. There is 2 more answers. Which ones are they? D, E, or F? This is one of the problems I want to see. Like, yeah, who can get it? Because it says select all that apply. More than one answer. 2 more answers. So one of these does not work. D, E, or F. Which one does not work? Number 6. Tell whether each statement about the points in the number line is true or false. And they give us a number line, and then they give us some statements. Letter A. the value of point K is greater than -1. So point K, K is right here. Remember, greater than means they're telling us K is further to the right than -1. Because this is what they're telling us. K is greater than -1. Pac-Man wants to eat the thing that's more to the right. Is K to the right of -1? No. -1 is further right. -1's over here. K is right here. -1 is further right. So that means Pac-Man would actually like to eat the -1. This is false. B. The value of point B is greater than the value of point W. So in this case, they're telling us B is greater than W. Pac-Man wants to eat B. Is that a true statement? So look, B is right here, W is right here. Which one is further right? B is definitely further right. So this is correct. Pac-Man wants to eat B because it's further right. So this is actually a true statement. Third one, C. The value of point S is less than 1. S is right here. Let's write this as an inequality. S is less than 1. So Pac-Man, they're telling me Pac-Man wants to eat the 1. Alligator wants to eat the 1. Let's check. S is right here. Positive 1 is right here. That looks like it's correct because the positive 1 is further to the right. So true. D, the value of point W is less than -0.5. Point W is less than -0.5. W is right here. 0.5, that's like right here. This is -0.5. It's halfway between 0 and -1. So by in this inequality, they're telling me the Pac-Man wants to eat the -0.5 because it's further right. And that seems to be true. This is further right than W. So that is a true statement. True statement. All right, and the last one, number 7. This is just a summary. Choose two numbers. Sorry, I skipped a lot there. Choose two of the rational numbers shown below. Write two inequalities to compare the numbers using less than or greater than. Then I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. Let's start all over. Choose two of the rational numbers shown below. Write two inequalities to compare the numbers using less than and greater than. Then describe the location of one number compared to the other on a vertical number line. Use above and or below in the description. So to summarize, choose two of the numbers below. So pick two of these numbers. Write two inequalities. One of them has to use this symbol, one of them has to use this symbol. Then, in words, you have to describe the location compared to the other on a vertical number line. So you're going to need to draw a number line so you can kind of visualize it. Vertical number line means up and down. And in your words, you have to use the language above and or below to describe your inequalities. This one is open response. So I want to see what you guys can give me here. You should be able to give me something. This is the same thing as number 1, but this one was horizontal. So look at your language here. It's also like this one. Oh, these are all exactly the same. It's just different context. But this one is like out of context, like open response. That's what we call it. There's many different answers because everyone's gonna give me. And this is the one of the ones I'll check. I'll check to see can you describe it correctly. If not, we're gonna keep going. Maybe you might work with me. Whatever you gotta do. All right, and this was the last one on the worksheet. Hopefully, this all made sense. This is one of those topics. Like I think I said in a different video, inequalities are tough. I hated inequalities. This is one of those skills that gets better with practice. Gets better with practice. No one's gonna master it on day one, day two, day three, day four, day five. Maybe it might take up to day 10. Maybe in a year when you review it in seventh grade, because your brain will be more advanced where it can understand these abstract skills. That's okay as long as it takes, but you need to try your best to get your brain to understand it. Try your best. That's all you can do for yourself. All right. Thanks for watching these 3 videos.